In today's BTG episode, Nicole gets an update and consoles a friend. Jan and Mona discuss their former friend's sudden windfall. Leslie shocks Eva with a big gift. Joey issues some grave warnings. Read the last BTG recap. Vanessa's shattered as Doug dies in a fiery crash. Danny reconsiders annulling her marriage. When Bill becomes jealous, Nicole meets with Vanessa at Uptown and learns that Doug is dead. She cries and they embrace. They talk about how Doug had been struggling and gambling. Nicole reveals he did speak with her once for therapy, but she can't discuss if Vanessa feels terrible not knowing that he was trying hard to kick the habit. Nicole learns that her friend has been bottling this up and wishes she had talked with her about it. Vanessa thought things were getting better. She thought he had stopped gambling. She cries, and Nicole comforts her bestie. Vanessa wonders how to tell her kids. Donald's back from France after studying abroad for the semester. She's on her way to Banneker. Nicole will drive, but first she needs to go home and get a few things. They hug it out. Get updates on the latest posts and more from soapspoilers.com straight to your inbox. We use your personal data for interest-based advertising. As outlined in our privacy notice, at the gambling den, Marcel tells Joey that he heard he lost his best customer and is there to offer condolences. Joey's not sure it's wise to show up so soon after Doug's accident. Marcel asks if he'll stay away from the grieving widow. Marcel's headed to the Caribbean, ready to retire. He's leaving next week, but Joey says no, he has another job. Besides, it'll look suspicious. Marcel shrugs. Joey asks Marcel to ensure Vanessa never finds out the truth or his retirement plan will never come to fruition. At Orphe's, Mona and Jill talk crap about their ex-friend, Leslie. They wonder if her lawyers are more motivated than Bill and the Duprees to keep her out of Fairmont. Jill boasts about Derek and Ashley's engagement, CBSI in her hotel room. Eva gets ready for work as her mom drinks and looks at her books. Eva says work is going well now. Leslie thinks she got her patience from her. She wants to move into the hotel during renos. Eva's eyes widen in shock. Her mama doesn't want Ted paying for everything. It means he has a hold on her. Eva reminds her mom she booted her out and that's why she ended up there. Leslie calls herself hot-headed and impulsive, but wants to make it up to her. She bought Eva their apartment. She can move in or rent it out. Eva's touched, but when she learns her mom wants to stay at the hotel, she knows it's because of Ted. She tells her mom he'll never want her. She worries her mom can't let it go. Leslie feels sad that she's scarred from what she's been through. She thinks her daughter is waiting for Thomas to realize he's with the wrong sister. She tells Eva to go for it. Kat's self-involved. So? Eva says. Leslie thinks she should compete. Eva admits she and Thomas caught feelings and can talk for hours. Leslie calls her kid smart. She should show him she's the better option. Eva rushes to work, leaving her mom there to meet someone. Peaches arrives, looks around, surprised she lives there now. Leslie explains her life turned around and how Leslie hired the lawyer she needed and hands Peaches over a huge check that she wants her to use for her medical expenses and home health aides. She wants her to be comfortable while she's going through this illness. Leslie says she rented her own apartment where she's been living. She needs her to get plenty of rest and get to know Eva. Peaches thanks her. Leslie calls herself a different person and is ashamed of how she behaved toward her. She's grateful for her taking her in, and she'll do her best to give her respect and comfort. They hug. Jacob brings Derek some breakfast at his apartment and questions if Derek's getting Shanice to keep his secret. Derek wants to walk on his wedding day to surprise her. Jacob refuses to go along with his friend's lies. Derek can only feel something. He can't walk. Why get her hopes up? Jacob tries to talk him down, reminding him she signed up for the ups and downs. He can't justify lying to his wife. Derek doesn't want to be judged. He can't work or walk. He can make his own decisions, though. Jacob says he's angry. Is he trying to test Ashley to see if she'll stand by him? Derek thinks she's born for this. Jacob takes it to mean he thinks she's sticking around because she feels sorry for him. Derek wants to keep it secret until he really feels on the road to recovery. At the nurses' hub at the hospital, Ashley tells Shanice that the move went swimmingly and Derek is working out on his own. His spirits are up. Shanice credits Ashley. Back at Orphe's, Jan and Mona gossip about Danny marrying Andre, Nicole's nephew. Ashley's mouth drops open as she wanders in and overhears. She shows Mona her engagement ring and Vanessa calls Jan and asks her to bring her wallet to her at Uptown. She's on her way to see the kids and deliver terrible news. Jan suddenly whispers, "Oh no!" She's so sorry. Jan drops by uptown and gives Nicole her wallet, hugging her and giving her condolences. She knows everyone loved Doug. Vanessa is grateful not to have gone to the house. It's too painful. Joey arrives and says she sounded shaky on the phone. He thought he'd see if he could help. Vanessa introduces them and Jan looks concerned. She'll handle her clients. She goes, and Joey offers to drive her to see the kids. She says Nicole's driving her. Nicole walks in as they're hugging. Ashley's suddenly back at work and has told Shanice about Doug's death. Shanice is saddened. She feels for him, Vanessa and the kids. Andre arrives. They say they got bad news about a coworker. He takes her aside and is ready to tell her about the wedding, but she knows. He notices her engagement ring. She tells him it's the way things were supposed to turn out all along, but he doesn't see things that way. He admits he and Danny got drunk and married. He thinks she's trying to convince herself she made the right decision. He reminds her how he found her sobbing after their breakup and Derek's her comfort zone. It pisses her off and she goes back to work. Jacob thinks it's wild that he and Naomi are having a baby. We need to level up. She doesn't look happy. Donald tells Joey, "My family is filing a wrongful death suit against you. The bartender and the whole casino, and we're not stopping until we shut you guys down." Andre tells Danny he just had a thought. He wants to move in with her. Danny and Bill kiss, and she asks if that's the look of shame on his face. Kat tells Chelsea it'll be amazing. Their home shopping experience. Hooked on Beyond the Gates? Join our official Beyond the Gates Facebook group. Get spoilers, recaps, theories, and fan talk all in one place.